My last two videos was about building a Pentium 233 MMX computer. While doing that, we had some trouble with our hard drive getting the correct speed. So this is just a quick follow-up video to tell you what I learned later about different hard drives and different speeds. So in my previous video, we installed a PATA to SATA adapter and decided to use an SSD drive. After installing Windows and running this benchmark, I was not convinced that we were using that SSD drive at its full potential. We only got about 9 megabytes per second. The Ultra DMA hard disk controller in the machine was capable of delivering Ultra DMA 33, meaning theoretically a speed of 33 megabytes per second. And we were only at a third of that. When trying to enabling Ultra DMA in the BIOS, Windows 98 did not start at all. So I tried with different drivers. I tried with the new drivers from the motherboard manufacturer. That did not help. I tried with other Wire chipset drivers. I tried with the default Microsoft driver. But whatever I did, the machine would not start when enabling Ultra DMA 33 in the BIOS. So at the end, I was not able to enable Ultra DMA. And after working with this a couple of hours, I had no result to show for. So we ended the last video by using the drive as it was when we installed it. And we only got just above 9 megabytes per second. So what have we learned? We have seen that this PATA to SATA adapter, it works, and the speeds we get are okay, probably limited by the motherboard and its capabilities. But there was one thing with the SATA adapter combined with this Kingston SSD drive that bothered me, and that was that everything felt laggy. So the benchmarks, they were okay. But when we clicked on menus, right-click to see the properties, the device manager, just opening the C drive, everything felt laggy. I have seen other YouTube videos about that, and they claim that it's the chip here that decides if we get that lagginess or not. So I have ordered myself a couple of new adapters, hoping to get another chip. But we also tested the compact flash, and it works okay. We get basically the same speeds as with the SATA, except for smaller files. Writing especially, but also reading smaller files is way slower with the compact flash adapter. So that brings me to the traditional hard drive. This is a Maxtor 80 gigabyte hard drive. It was the only way I could enable Ultra DMA in the BIOS without Windows crashing. So this worked with Ultra DMA 33, but it didn't help us much when it came to speed. What I liked with this hard drive was the writing speed specifically, but also the reading speed of smaller files. When it came to larger files, they were almost the same, all these adapters and the hard drive. But I have decided to go for the Mac Store because the sound it makes when reading and writing files gives me the good feeling of the old days. It was not easy to decide that because I really like my machines to be silent. I really do. And with this, I got an okay speed. I didn't have any lagginess when using Windows. But in the name of true retro, this is the way to go. As they say in Star Wars.
This is the way. This is the way.
And it is for me, so I'm going to use this Mac Store. It only has 8 GB of space, and I can't easily take it out and connect it to another machine to copy over stuff like I can with the SD card. But do I really need that? I have universal USB stick drivers for Windows 98. So I can easily copy stuff over with a USB stick or even an external USB hard drive. And I have a network adapter, and it's easy to connect to my server and copy files across. Or I can just share a folder on Windows 98 and easily use my Windows 10 machine to copy files to this Windows 98 PC. One strange thing about the Mac Store. I did the speed test while it was my C drive, my boot drive, my Windows 98 boot drive. And I also did the same test while booted from the compact flash and having the Mac Store as drive D. And then I got about 20% faster both read and write times, especially on larger files. That was a surprise to me because, well, why should it be like that? The only thing I can think of is that maybe Windows 98 is doing stuff in the background that affects that benchmark. I think that is it, but I don't know for sure. If you have any good suggestions for what it could be, please comment. This was a quick update. I just wanted you to tell you what I've learned about different storage devices on my TCI computer build. So, to recap, we have tried different storage devices on Windows 98, and we're going for the Mac Store. I hope you liked my video. If you did, press like.